Good evening, America. I know it's pretty late tonight, but I just had to come to you tonight, talk about something that's really bothering me. And what that is that I want the flag today is uh, being uh, flown at not being flown at half staff until the Veteran Administration and the different VFW organizations. How you doing, Brittany? And and I thought that was a shame that I understand that John McCain did some things, especially regarding that health care bill, that really pissed a lot of people off. It sort of pissed me off too. But hey, how you doing, Mary? But at the same time, I understand that here was a man that was at the time he was dealing with some serious issues. It's serious issues he was dealing with at the time. And how you doing there, Jason? And I tell you something, what it was the man was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and his health was right there, and so he made a decision. He made a serious decision that he wanted to vote that health care. He didn't vote for it the way he said he would have. Okay, but still in all, he is American, and uh, 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 more importantly, he's a veteran, and he served this country with honor. With honor, he served this country, and I really believe that that was a disservice, not just to John McCain, but to every single veteran out there. And I think that's a disservice. And I think that Donald Trump should be wise enough to set his differences aside. In death and in mourning, I think that you should set that aside, and you should um, 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 be a little bit more kind. And after you give a period of mourning and you go on, and then I believe that you can come back and you can call him a piece of shit then. But give him a time and a family a time of mourning, about 48 hours, and after that, you can go there. Mary, I'm doing very good tonight. How are you doing? Praise the Lord. And since we got Mary, I know you're a very religious person, Mary. And I seen where the Pope over there in the Vatican, and then, man, I tell you what, if you lift up that skirt on the Pope, he got a lot of things hidden on there, because what man walks around wearing a skirt all day? So I think if you lift up that skirt, there's probably a lot of things on there you may not want to know. And I tell you something. Years ago, they used to always say, "What kind of meat does Pope eat on Friday?" And they said none. But man, I tell you what, I don't know, man. I tell you, I'm really complex. I love Catholic people, I really do, but I don't think they should put those priests in that position. They put those priests in a very uncomfortable position by telling them they have to celebrate all the time, because everybody get tired of celebrating.
They have to celebrate.
Yeah, they tell them they have to be celebrated.
Celibate?
Listen, Daryl, we're not going to start this shit. It's almost 12 o'clock, and you're going to start trying to tell me how I'm saying. Celebrate, whatever. It all means the same thing.
Okay. All right.
Now, what does celebrate mean? Have a good time, right? And so they giving them priests permission to go out there and have a good time.
Oh, no. They're supposed to be celibate. not having that type
What
of
that?
good time. Not, celibate is no sexual intercourse.
What do you mean?
Celibate, not celebrate.
So that. Oh, well, that's why they out there cornholing all them little boys then.
Why?
Uh, they won't let them have, so they can't get married.
I don't think they can get. I don't know if they can get married or not, but I know they can't. I think they. I don't know, bro. I know they. I don't know. You said celibate. They have to be celibate. They can't have wives and have intercourse.
Well, that's the first law. That's the first commandment of the Bible. Be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah, so I don't think they have to be celibate. Do they?
Well, I don't know. If that's the case, I
Oh, they
now
cannot
understand why they run around with those skirts on.
So they say no, they
Easy
cannot
access.
get married. Wow. Really? I didn't know that, bro.
So if you can't get married, you understand why. You're putting them in that a bad position.
Yeah. I see now it's starting to make sense.
Man,
They can be life partners.
life partners.
They can be life partners. So
Well, let me tell you,
they have to be celibate. Wow.
Desiree, how you doing? Good to see you. I see Elisa's apron on there. Lisa Apron sent me some. I got some cupcakes from her today. She sent them all the way from New Jersey. Man, I tell you, those things was good. They were so good, man. I sure appreciate it. Thank you. I sure appreciate it, and I appreciate you. She sent some cupcakes with the emblem on there of Republican, and I really appreciate
Who did
that.
that? Lisa Apron?
Yeah, they were delicious.
Awesome, man. You
Yeah, they were absolutely delicious. She said make sure Daryl gets some, but she didn't send them to Daryl's house.
You ain't gonna save me none.
Did she send them to your house?
No, obviously not. But I'm saying.
Okay, then. If she, Elisa Apron, if you want Daryl to have some, you send them to him. But those were some good damn cupcakes, I tell you. And they were so pretty, I didn't know what to do. So I tell you what, if anybody there in New Jersey needs some good cupcakes, you better go to Elise Apron because she makes some good. Man, I tell you, I wish I still had some. They were delicious, man.
You don't have any
Ate a whole
more?
box. She only sent me 6, man.
Only 6? You ate all 6?
Well, no, I ate 3 and I huffed 3.
What we gonna do about prison system, man? The
Dude.
prison system.
Oh man, the prison system. My God, I tell you something about the prison system. Prison system is nothing but a way to reinstitute. When you commit crime in the United States, the Constitution basically say that you're a convicted felon. You basically are back in slavery. So that's why it's so important to not get yourself caught up with the law. But in the meantime, we live in one of the most diverse, forward-thinking countries in the world. And there's no way we should still have on our books the word slavery being legal on any stretch of imagination. Shouldn't be.
Yeah. So what we gonna do about that?
Well, that's what us Republicans got to get together and do and demand that be taken off. It don't need to be there. That is one of the dark, ugly pages. United States is like a family. Like a family. In every family, they got dark secrets. You know how your grandmom used to have a piss pot in the room or something like that, and you used to have to empty it out as a kid. Everybody got dark secrets of how you might used to piss in a bed or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dark secrets. Everybody got it.
Yeah.
Every family got
Yes.
it. You know what I mean? You might walked in the room and caught your parents hunching one day or something.
Yeah.
You know, you got dark secrets. Dark secrets we do. But what makes the family so great? You're able to take all those secrets and just sandpaper them over with love, understanding, forgiveness, and you got a great family. And that's what America needs to do with slavery. Get rid of it, is abolish. Now abolish any remnants of it. Anytime you still have that on the books, there's some remnants.
Yeah.
Remnants.
Yeah, it's on the book still. Where is that? That's Frozen.
What, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I got people calling me.
Yeah.
So once that's off the books, it's in the Constitution under the 13th Amendment.
Yeah.
And what we need to do is have that abolished, Darryl. And that's what we need to do. We need to get that up. But now I'm not going to make this a long live tonight because I have to get up in the morning and make the drive down to Arizona.
You're driving to Arizona?
I'm driving to Arizona.
What's in Arizona?
Going out to John McCain's funeral.
Oh, you going?
Yes, sir.
What time you leaving?
Well, if I don't get there, I'm going to go to a Barnes & Noble bookstore and get me a book of maps and look at the map of Arizona.
Just look at the map.
That's pretty much.
Because I think, what time is the funeral tomorrow?
Oh, I don't know if it's tomorrow, but I need to go there and pay my respects. That's what I need to do.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going down there, and I want to go down there, but I'm just a little worried about going down there. Isn't a lot of Mexicans down there?
I don't know.
Well,
Why? What does that have to do with anything?
well, nothing. You know, I'm just, if they're illegal, they're American. You know, but I have to ask you a question before I hang up. I want to tell you two things. It was a cat sitting by the railroad track, you know, and a train went by real fast and cut his tail off. He turned around to see what happened to his tail, and guess what happened?
Cut his head off.
And you know what the moral to that story is?
What?
Never lose your head over a piece of ass.
You know, that's a good lesson. That's a good life lesson. I think a lot of people learn.
Never. Now, the other thing of it is that I want to tell you is this is something else I was thinking of, and I was thinking about this really thinking about this a while. Let me clear this up. I'm getting all these messages. People want to know, okay, inboxing me here. Darryl, I have a question for people.
Okay.
I always said that I'm a die-hard Trump supporter.
Okay.
100%.
100%.
And I used to say the only thing that can make me stop supporting Trump is I find out that he slept with Hillary.
That's the only thing.
It used to be, but I've been asking myself the question, what could he do that would make me say, you know what, I have second thoughts? And that's the question that I propose tonight. What could our president do that would make you say, you know, that's just gone a little too far?
What You have one?
I think I do. I think that if I found out that he was doing that Russian concussion stuff,
That would do it for you? If that you found out that was true?
that would be hurtful. That will be hurtful because I would think about every single veteran in their grave that fought so hard to make America great. That would be hard. If I found out that Donald Trump was that's enough, man. I can't talk no more.